Today's podcast will start like no other podcast, and it will be packed with so many innovators, so many entrepreneurs, and I'm so excited to introduce you to some of the most amazing people that I have come across at the Sharjah Entrepreneurial Festival. It was a day filled with innovation, filled with experience, and also just good connectivity. I'm so excited to introduce you to our first female entrepreneurs, the founders of Kyma, non-chemical cleansing products I absolutely love.
Hi, my name is Samar. I'm one of the co-founders of Kyma. When we decided we wanted to start a business, we know that the business we have to start has to do good to the world. It has to solve a problem, it has to be sustainable, or else there's no point to launch businesses. And so we researched all the possible businesses that we could get into that could improve the experience of people, especially consumers who are forced to pollute on a day-to-day basis by buying plastic bottles and throwing them, and are forced to use chemicals that are disruptive for their hormones, for their allergies. And so once we realized that there was a big niche in this market, especially in this region, we deep dove into it. And what we found is actually it's quite unfair how much information is being shared that makes us anxious about our purchasing decisions. So we're always worried about, am I doing the best for my family, for my kids, for my pets? And so we kind of wanted to really launch the best possible combination where you're not using like the natural things you have in your kitchen. It is chemicals that clean, and they're chemicals that are naturally derived and that will not harm you. And so I think a lot of times there's a lot of conflicting information, a lot of conflicting marketing messages, and my partner and I really have to dive through every single one of them to make sure that we're delivering the best possible product, best quality for people, that so like fulfilling our promise.
You spoke about sustainability. What about the product do you think is the most important?
So of course, the fact that you only buy the bottle once, and I've been using my bottles for 3 years at home, they're in perfect shape. So we're saving plastic bottles from ending up in landfills. So this is the obvious one. But then once we started formulating and we started deep diving into every single product, my partner is very much into environment and eco-friendly. So she was making sure that everything is biodegradable, doesn't harm the environment. And then we started getting concerned with the toxicity to humans. And so that's when we found that we cannot formulate something unless we trust that it's also non-toxic and doesn't harm the environment while we're producing it.
Why did you guys decide to go in partnership? What about your partnership gets you up every day to motivate each other, keeps it so steady, and that helps you grow your business?
I was very lucky. I got the best partner.
Welcome, partner.
It's such a blessing, honestly, when you're in an entrepreneurial journey and you find the perfect person to match your energy and also has the opposite skill set to take things to another level. So we've been very lucky with that.
Like a two-piece puzzle.
Absolutely. We're very lucky, both of us.
That's amazing. Can I just get your name?
Of course, my name is Farida Lagemi and I'm the co-founder with Samar of Kyma.
If you're looking for natural and sustainable products, this brand is definitely the brand for you. Introducing one of Nutrili's co-founders.
Really started 3 years ago. Okay. The founder, who's also my sibling, used to work for superfood manufacturers in the US, and specifically the manufacturer that produces all the big brands that you see on the market, like Sugar Bear Hair, Nature's Way, Nature's Made, and all of these. Okay. So having worked on the formulas, we realized that a lot of times it's about adding ingredients only because they would have pushed the product from a marketing perspective. A lot of times it's low dosages, so the consumer technically is not seeing any results. And a lot of times it's false labeling, especially in the US where this industry is not FDA regulated. So this is why we decided to start Nutrili, and we produce the brand in France where the regulations are very strict to make sure that we get top-notch quality. So the products, they're all natural, they're vegan, gluten-free, and sugar-free. Okay. We launched in the UAE 3 years ago. By the way, we're a privately owned brand. There are 4 of us. Okay. So there's my sister who's the founder and the scientist. Yeah. I'm the marketing arm of the business. There's the co-founder, my brother, who's handling everything, all the operations, finances, etc. And we have the other co-founder, who's also my brother, who's handling everything tech.
What differentiates your products from all the other products in the market?
We're science-based. So all of our products are science-based. If you read labels, you will notice that our formulas are very different from anything else you would see on the market. I'll give you an example just so that you understand how we operate. So let me tell you, for instance, about the deep sleep. Yeah. So the deep sleep these are gummies that enhance the quality of your sleep, or they can also fix your circadian rhythm. So in terms of formulation, they have 1.9 milligrams of melatonin. If you look on the market, the minimum you will find is 3 to 4 milligrams of melatonin. you will not find less than this. It goes up to 10, etc. So when you take this 3 to 4 milligrams, you wake up feeling dizzy and drowsy. If you take it for a very long time, it can even impact your mood. According to the Health Institute, all you need is 1.9 milligrams of melatonin. This is the healthy dosage. So imagine all of these brands putting all of this high dosage of melatonin and what it does to you and your body. So we did that. We really followed what the Health Institute in Europe recommended. 1.9 milligrams of melatonin. We also added botanicals, chamomile, griffonia, lavender, passion flower to relax you, to relax your nervous system. And we added L-theanine, which is very important for recovery. So when the consumer takes this product, in terms of results, what they expect to see is an improved quality of sleep. So if you wear a smartwatch, do you wear one?
Yes.
Okay, so what you will notice is an increase in your deep sleep, recovery, and REM sleep. If you don't wear a smartwatch, what you feel is basically as if you slept 5 hours, but you wake up feeling so fresh as if you slept a good 8 hours. This is what you expect. So all of our products are like that. The formulations are very carefully thought of. They're designed for you to see results. And in addition to that, our products taste good. So most of our products see a lot of gummies, you see collagen shots, because it's not easy to be consistent. So we really want to encourage people to be consistent and taking their health and wellness seriously. And this is why we developed this product range that you see here. That's like really tasty, tastes good. So it's easy to commit and take it on the go.
It doesn't matter if you don't have everything in place. It's your story that people resonate with. I mean, look at Brookie. They launched on social media. And look at this line. It's incredible to see. The same with breaking the status quo. Just start. Just do it anyway, irrespective. When we believe in what we want to achieve, nothing should stand in our way. And although our thoughts can lead us on a tangent sometimes, it is our gut feelings that will guide us in the direction of our purpose. As Thierry Henry says, even though we are fearful, we can still succeed.
The fear of failure. That's what we always have to deal with. Everybody here deals with the fear of failure. And because you don't want to fail, you want to make sure that you want to succeed. So it goes with it. Nobody wants to talk about failure, but that it helps more than winning. Once you understand that, you know, it's how you bounce back for me. It's you and you, I always say at the end of the day. And I always say to people, the best discussion you can ever have is with yourself. If you start to look for excuses in bracket, because sometimes there can be excuses that are real and some that you create yourself. So you're gonna have to try to be positive in there and make sure that you know that the day after we all start on the same line, and then you need to try to go. You still need to run the race. It doesn't matter.
Even as a startup, just start.
What are you waiting for? And I said, oh, I don't have the right idea. And he said, I'm going to call you on that because there's no such thing as the right idea. You just you identify an opportunity and you go hard after it.
Today is a very different format in terms of launching our podcast, but what an amazing way to introduce people